Fingers crossed this microphone's working. Can everybody hear us? What's up? Flossy's back.
What?
Why don't you can you scoot just a little bit? Let's get a little,
Which way?
Centered this way, I think. Right? Yeah.
This way?
Yeah. Perfect. What's up, everybody?
This way?
No.
Oh, this way.
What's going on, YouTube? Flossy's back for a live stream. It's been a while since Flossy's been here. Also, you got to get used to looking at the camera now when you talk too. See, I'm literally, as I'm telling you that, I'm still used to looking at the chat. I got to be looking at the audience. The audience is, that's what matters. What's going on, everybody? Put your comments or your questions or your comments in the chat. You guys know how it works. First live stream of the year too. So it's been a while since Flossy joined.
I saw some guy, hiker.
Who was it?
Hiker, I hardly know her. That's a great one.
How's the audio? Can you guys give us just make sure you can hear both of us here? No one's complained about it yet. So Dan's World said, what part of the world are you broadcasting from? We are broadcasting from Chittenden County, Vermont, up here in the Northeast. 802 for life. Actually, that's not true. Not for very much longer, but for now. 802 for now. That's a good hashtag. People are saying the audio is good. Thank you, Outcast6. Thank you, Brandon. Laxman said, hey, Flossy is back. Look at that.
What up?
First time Flossy's seen the new live stream setup too.
Yeah, this is way different. Much more legit.
Much more legit. Solomon Outdoor said, how cold is it there? It's fucking cold. It's gonna be like, what was it?
It's by 3 a.m. It's gonna be -3.
Yikes.
But that's without a wind chill. So
yeah.
Maine's gonna get hammered. Presque Isle's gonna get. They're gonna be -39.
Shout out to Presque Isle. That's where my mom grew up. Presque Isle, Maine, that is. All right. Bryce asked South Carolina why, and I'm assuming he's referring to the flag there. My parents live in South Carolina, and they got me that flag for Christmas. No offense, Bryce. It's a valid question. Don't get me wrong, but I answer that question literally every time I live stream.
South Carolina's dope.
South Carolina is the shit. Kim Crow asks, what are you all drinking tonight? I've got a Zero Gravity Conehead. It's not mine. I think it's one of my roommates. So Adam and Nick, if you're watching this, which you aren't because you're both at work. First of all, if you are watching this, get back to work. Second of all, sorry for stealing your beer. But honestly, these might be the ones that Dan left.
We're all repping home.
Oh, yeah. There you go. You got the Allagash.
The Allagash white.
Yeah. Hopefully the focus is all right on our faces here. Smash like if you can see our faces somewhat in focus. It looks like you might be a little, I can't really tell. Screw it. Honestly, it'll hide all my acne if I go out of focus, so that's fine. Let's see here.
Yeah, you can really see the blemishes with this camera.
Yeah, it looks like I can't tell.
I know I was out of focus.
Yeah, if I go closer, you go out of focus. But then if I come back here, all right, I'll just perch up like this the whole time, show off my fucking chest a little bit.
Brian said American Hiker 69, where you at?
Dude, he's been hooking it up.
Nice.
He literally hooks it up every live stream.
I wonder where he is at.
I don't know. I teased the Patreon supporters last night because we were going to live stream last night. Well, we talked about it, and then I told the Patreon supporters, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to live stream tonight. And then we ended up just sitting on the couch for literally like 6 hours straight watching PCT videos. And so we didn't do it, but here we are tonight. By the way, guys, I got to do the YouTube thing. If you haven't hit the like button already, a lot of you guys are in these live streams all the time, so you know what I'm about to say. But if you don't join the live streams that frequently, I try to get the number of likes equal to or greater than the number of people watching by the end of the live stream. Just because, why the fuck not? So hit the like button, please, if you haven't done so already. And if you did, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And that will not be the last time I say that, by the way, tonight. So, haha. You guys are used to it. Literally every YouTuber does that shit. Oh, Lexi's asking about your mustache.
Oh, yeah.
You just shaved it a few days ago, right?
Yeah. I don't know. Got tired of it, but
show them the mullet, though.
With the mullet. She's a little messed up right now, but
check that out. I couldn't believe it. He shaved his mustache the same day he got the mullet trimmed up too. I was like, come on. Not that I know much about hairstyles.
yeah, I don't know.
But...
The hair might go soon.
Oh, really?
I don't know. You guys decide. Should I have keep the long hair or get it cut?
All right, I'll try to look in the chat for that. I think he should keep it personally. Oh, see, Brittany said, I think Flossy is one of only a few people who can pull off a mullet.
I appreciate it, Brittany.
That's right. Keep the Flossy flow. That's what Greg said.
All right. Might have to do it.
Easy. Let's see here. There was a question up here I wanted to answer from DC. I'm not sure what DC is. Maybe it's the city. Probably not.
The shoe, maybe?
It could be the shoe. DC said no Sobo or Nobo for the PCT. So, we haven't officially announced our PCT plans yet, but unofficially, I can tell you guys that we're going to give the PCT a shot very soon. So,
yeah.
As far as direction, we are planning on going northbound. And we're going to, the reason I say like unofficially is because once we get our permits finalized and like our dates finalized, at that point, we're going to, we haven't like completely talked about this, but my vision is once that happens, we're going to announce it and make like a proper video, like announcing it and all the details and stuff. But, and so we haven't finalized our permits yet. So that's why I'm saying unofficially, but we're trying to do the PCT next year is what I'm saying. Anyways, we got our first super chat from Brandon, who for the last like number of videos now is convinced that I am his father, which is bizarre, but I appreciate your $5, Brandon, nonetheless.
How old is this man?
I don't know. He looks like I can't really tell. Brandon, you got to take a better picture, bud. It's kind of overexposed there, but thanks for your $5 anyways. I don't understand the dad thing. He comments that a lot. It's pretty funny, honestly. But thank you for the super chat, Brandon.
Maybe you got dad vibes.
Dad vibes? Do I have dad? I don't have dad vibes, dude. No way.
I don't get dad vibes from
Nah. We got another super chat from Preston, who comments and does super chats all the time. Preston, thank you very, very much. I feel like I'm taking after Jonathan Buckhouse sometimes for these live streams. Preston, thank you. $1.99 super chat, and he said CDT if you don't get your permits ? I
don't know.
Probably we're gonna I think we're gonna be good on the PCT.
Yeah.
I can say it. We have permits. We just don't have permits on the same day. So hopefully tomorrow that will change, but we'll see. Yeah. Also, if anyone else is applying for a PCT permit tomorrow, put it in the chat. It's a little bit stressful, not gonna lie. But we're gonna make it work.
We'll make it work.
There's other ways to do it, even if you don't have a permit on the same day too. And we're gonna do everything legally, obviously. Like some people just go without a permit or like don't start on their date and stuff. And obviously we're not gonna do that. So we got another super chat from the DIY Tiny. No
Appreciate
question, just a fucking jumping, dancing emoji. How about that?
Nice. Is that a lemon?
It looks like a lemon.
Lemon head.
Yeah, something. Thank you, the DIY Tiny. If you have a question, you don't have to do another super chat, but put your question in the chat and I'll try to get to it. Anyways.
Someone said you had a dad bod.
I don't have a dad. I'm in the best shape of my life right now. Are you kidding me? No, I don't. Dan Becker has a dad bod.
Eric Pelkey said, I'll see you guys at Trail Days in Cascade Locks. Is that like
I don't really know, to be honest.
Is that like the Trail Days
on the AT?
Yeah.
I think so. I don't know. I've heard of like PCT days before, but I never like looked into it too much. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe we will see you there.
Maybe we will. Here's a question for you from Eric.
All right. Eric Collin, Flossy, would you rather sleep in a bag with 100 ants or gleefully watch Narnar suffer with 100 in his?
He asked this question in another live stream when you weren't here.
I would definitely rather watch 100 in his.
I said the same thing about you the
Yeah.
last time he asked
All right, cool.
Fuck that. Nah. Are there ants on the PCT? Probably.
I'm sure.
I'm screwed.
I'm more worried about scorpions or snakes.
I'm worried about
anyway.
snakes. Yeah. I'm worried about snakes and the heat. I kind of want to do a full video once we finalize and everything's official. I want to do a full video talking about the things that we're nervous for. Are you nervous for anything?
Oh yeah.
What are you nervous for?
You know, after watching the videos yesterday, I think I wasn't nervous about the heat because I lived in Georgia where the humidity is insane. But also I've never hiked in it. So I think the heat probably I'm not afraid of snakes really. I mean,
I'm definitely more nervous about the heat than the snakes, but fuck those snakes.
But
that's all I'm saying.
I just don't want to run into a mountain lion.
Yeah, dude. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that. Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'd rather run into a bear than a mountain lion. Just because they
I would rather run into a bear.
they
for
stalk
sure.
your ass.
Oh man.
I mean, they're pretty rare, but
They are
it
rare,
definitely
but,
happens.
Fuck that. Dude, literally fuck that. It'd be sick to see one from a distance, a mountain lion, but
Yeah.
I don't know, man. $5 super chat from the biologist bum, who I guess he's not a very good biologist, but would you rather be chased by a bear or by your boss who is running on all fours? What? Well, my boss.
And definitely
Are you like what?
definitely my boss.
Yeah, that's not even a question. But thank you for your $5 super chat. I hope you become a better biologist, man. That's too bad if you're a bum. You can do better. Biology better. Brandon McGovern said, either of you guys go to UVM? No, but
No.
our roommates and about 90% of our friends in Burlington did. I spent a lot of time at UVM when I was in college because our roommates were there at the time, but I did not go there.
This one, Morris.
Right here?
Yeah.
You want to read
Morris
it?
Murray. All right. Morris, or either Murray or Murray said, are you guys getting new gear for the PCT? And if you are, do you plan on doing a video about it?
Great question.
We are getting new gear, or have gotten new gear already. And yes, we are doing a video about it.
Yeah.
This is one of the new items right here.
Oh, yeah. You got it on right now. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Digging the jacket.
That's fresh. I'm gonna
Yeah.
tear a hole in it. Yeah, I think I think we'll probably each do a separate video. So like I'll do mine and then I'll drag him in front of the camera and have him go through because you've got a lot of new. I feel like you have more new gear than I do. Even maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not. Sorry.
Mine's changed. I did the AT on a budget basically.
Yeah, your gear is totally
So
different.
my gear is like super different. I've definitely cut a lot of ounces.
Yeah, and I still haven't bought a few things. I need to buy a sun hoodie. I need to buy trekking poles, as some of you guys might know from one of my videos a few weeks ago. And what else do I need to buy?
I don't know. I need
wind pants, maybe. I'm thinking about buying wind because like I like to have a pair of pants, especially when it's colder. But I was like, I don't really hike in them very much. And like, I mostly just want them. I don't know. I'm thinking about going with wind pants instead of like normal pants, but we'll see what happens. We're still deciding, or I'm still deciding. You've got most of your gear at this point, right?
Yeah, I need like a sun hoodie, a new Sawyer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need a new Sawyer too.
What else do I need? I'm probably buy a couple pair of Ultras before I go out there. Yeah, I've got it just about dialed in.
Yeah. So there will be gear videos on that stuff, guys. Just be patient. We got a lot of planning still. It's coming up really fast, but also
super fast.
But it's also still like so far away. Like
it's not really.
I know it's not. I'm starting to think about the video aspect too. And so, I meant to say this actually at some point in the live stream. So this is a perfect time to say this. I should get a link to it so I can put it in the chat. I am looking for someone who can edit the PCT vlogs while we're out there, guys. And so I posted this on the community tab the other day.
I like that picture.
Yeah, isn't that a nice picture? Sorry, I'm trying to find. I'm trying to get the link here.
Smile.
I should have had this prepared ahead of time. Sorry. How do I do this?
Yeah, you got a little bit more on your plate than I do here.
Yeah. So, anyways, guys, sorry. I'm trying to. Fuck. Where's the link? Oh, I'm so stupid. I should have. Oh, here it is. I got it. I'm trying to find someone to edit the videos. Basically, is what I'm saying here. I know we got a couple super chats, guys. We'll get to those in just a second. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna pin something in the chat right now. I know it's not going to apply to most of you, but I'm looking for an editor. And so I have like a Google form application. If you're interested, go ahead and fill that out. It's probably longer than it needs to be, but if you are going to be available this summer and you want to be an editor, you got a little bit of experience. Don't have to be a professional by any stretch of the imagination, but yeah, I got that linked there. Anyways, let's get to these super chats here. This is the person with that great name.
Oh yeah.
$4.99 super chat. I don't think I missed any right now. $4.99 super chat from Hiker. I hardly know her.
That's a great name.
I've never noticed this name until now. So
we literally use that all the time. I hardly know her.
Adam, right?
Yeah.
Adam, our roommate, went through a phase where every time somebody would say something that ended in ER, it was I hardly know her. Anyways, hi daddies. Oh God. Good luck on the PCT. May your MREs be thick, but your thighs thicker. Damn.
Definitely,
I don't think we're gonna be eating
if you want to
MREs.
send some MREs, I might try some.
Not on the. Nah,
I'm not gonna bring them, but I'll try them.
Don't tell them that. But thank you for the super chat, Hiker. I hardly know her, and thank you for having a funny name too. You must be a new subscriber because I've never noticed that name in the comments before. Because I definitely would remember that one. That's funny. Someone said my internet sucks. Has our internet been cutting out, everybody?
Maybe their internet sucks.
I don't see anybody else complaining about it. Someone put in the chat if the internet's been okay, and then we'll get on to these next few super chats here. No issue here. Okay. All right, people are saying it's fine. All right, maybe it was just that person then. Okay. Whew. New computer, like I said. So anyways, next super chat here from Jazzy Red. That's a fancy name, Jazzy Red. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Jazzy wrote, I ran across the California King Rattler when I was out hiking around Idlewild. The things are huge, scary. Yeah. You saw, we both saw some big ass snakes on the AT.
Yeah, I think I saw 5 rattlesnakes throughout the whole thing, but Pennsylvania by far had the biggest ones.
I saw a big old rattlesnake in Pennsylvania. There was a day we went into Port Clinton.
I saw 3 in Pennsylvania, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which I didn't really. Just the rocks.
Dude, I hated that.
Rocks.
Yeah, they hide in the rocks, and you're like hiking over them. That shit sketched me out.
Yeah, I came really close to some.
At least on the PCT. I mean, obviously sometimes you'll be on rocks, but it won't be like the same as like Pennsylvania rocks, I would imagine. I don't actually know.
And it's like you want to put your you got to listen to some music or podcast sometimes, but it's also
like the guy in the video last night.
Yeah,
because that's what happened to me. The first rattlesnake I ever saw, I had my music in, and I got so close to the damn thing, it fucking started like it coiled up and rattled at me. And I think if I hadn't had my headphones in, I might have seen it or like heard it ahead of time, but I don't know.
They're stubborn too. They'll just sit right on the trail.
Fuck those things. We're gonna see them. It's a matter of how many. Burp. Okay, but thank you, Jazzy, for that super chat and the chilling warning about rattlesnakes. Fuck that. Let's see. Preston said $4.99 super chat. Preston, another one. Thank you, Preston.
Yeah.
I feel like Preston's been a long time commenter too. Also, okay, first of all, camp chair fund. Every time people give me, I never spend your money on a camp chair, guys. So you can keep sending it and say that if you want, but Also, a novel idea would be to host trail tales while hiking the PCT with random people you meet out there with quick 30-minute clips. I actually thought, I literally thought of that idea like a few days ago. I don't think I'm going to do it, to be honest, just because it's even more work on top of all of the work of doing a through hike, on top of all the work of filming a through hike. But that would be fun, honestly.
Yeah.
Or even if we just did like a weekly, because all we'd have to do is hit record and just talk for 30 minutes. We could just do it while we're cooking dinner or whatever.
Yeah, as long as the person, is willing to do that too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you think? I'm gonna secretly record somebody? Nah.
No, I'm saying the person editing the.
Videos. Okay. Yeah. I thought you meant like record like someone we're at camp with, because they said like random people you meet out there. Just like sneak a microphone. No. Is California the 2-party state? I don't know, but that's not going to happen. But that is a good idea for the podcast. I'll think about it. It's not looking promising, but I'll think about it. All right, so let's see here. I'm going to catch up on some of these questions, guys, since we got sidetracked by all those super chats. Thank you, everyone, for hooking it up.
Yeah, thanks.
Eric, I'm not going to answer your question. Eric said, what starting date are you guys going for? I'm just going to say this now. We're not going to say what date we're starting, guys. Nah. We'll give like a general time frame once we get our permits finalized, but we're not going to give exact dates because I don't want people to try to fucking give us shit. I get some weird comments, guys. Maybe you wouldn't be surprised, but for safety reasons, we're not going to say exactly when we're starting. Let's see. Malcolm wants to know what part of Georgia you lived in.
I lived in Savannah, Georgia. I actually just went back to visit for the holidays, so it's kind of nice to soak up the nice weather.
Oh yeah.
Not have to bundle up on a run.
Yeah, right.
Freeze my dink off.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful down there.
Literally.
Light Your Fire Cowboy asked a question about the. That's a funny name. Asked a question about the long trail. They said, long trail, Nobo or Sobo? I live near the middle of the trail and I can't choose. Do you live in Middlebury? Probably. That's near the middle of the trail, right? Hence the name. Yeah. I would go. You can't go wrong either way, to be honest. But if I had to pick, I would say Nobo. But honestly, it doesn't really matter too much. It's not like super consequential either way. So yeah, go Nobo maybe. I feel like slightly more people go Nobo than Sobo on the long trail, but it's not like lots of people go Sobo too. Let's see. Public Piper said, do you prefer Greenville, South Carolina or Asheville, North Carolina? I've never been to Asheville, but I have been to Greenville twice. Well, actually we stopped in after the Foothills Trail, right?
Where, Greenville?
Greenville. We were there. We just drove through and got a bite to eat. That's all we did. But we stopped at that barbecue restaurant. That was in Greenville.
I don't remember that.
So I got to go with Greenville just because I've never been to Asheville. They're both awesome cities, though, from what I've seen. I'm actually like thinking about living in Greenville, South Carolina someday. I like that city. I spent a night there just like doing tourist stuff with my parents a few years ago, and it was tight. Let's see here. Josh White said, what is your best advice for managing money? Like, do you carry cash and send it as you go? I'm assuming this is in reference to like a through hike. Like, what's the best way to manage your money on a through hike? Just do you have a credit card, Josh, or a debit card?
I don't know. If I carry cash, I don't carry a lot of cash on me.
No,
I don't usually.
It's too heavy.
Yeah,
nothing but $100 bills.
Definitely don't bring your wallet. Bring a plastic bag.
Mm-hmm. I would usually carry like $40 in cash, maybe, just like so you have enough that if a place didn't have,
say you had to pay for a shuttle or something.
Yeah,
Like,
Oh, that's true. Actually, I guess it is. It is a good idea to have some cash on you, but most of the things that I would buy, I would still pay with my card. I feel like usually.
yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know. It's an interesting question, Josh. If you have a more, or you want to clarify that question, let me know. M Soko with the $5 super chat. M Soko comments all the time, super chats, regular comments on the videos, everything. So M Soko, thank you very, very much.
Oh yeah.
What mapping app do you currently use / like the most? Fucking, can we call it Guthook still? Far out?
Yeah, it's got hooks.
I feel like it's Guthook. Literally everybody said this. So to answer the question, definitely it's called Far Out now, but it was previously known for literally years as Guthook. I'm sure a lot of you guys watching know this. So definitely that app. I like Guthook better as a name. I'm going to be honest. I feel like just about everybody does, but I'm not sure why they changed it. I don't know. But M Soko, thank you for that super chat. And then Brittany said, "Frick yeah, Greenville welcomes you. Bring Flossy. Lots of hiking here." It's true.
Nice.
It seems like Greenville is pretty close to like the Smokies and like some of the Pigsa National Forest,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that crazy lady talked about. And
Yeah.
it's just in the great state of South Carolina. I love South Carolina.
Yeah, the Foothills Trail was sick.
Yeah. The Foothills Trail is close as fuck to Greenville. I mean, that's literally when we stopped there. It was after the Foothills Trail. So, the downtown Greenville area was really sweet when we walked around too.
There's the American Hiker 69.
Oh yeah, there he is. American Hiker 69. Just got done with an 8-mile no light night hike. What the fuck? Wait, what?
No, he said 8-mile night hike.
No, he said just got done with an 8-mile no light night hike. I'm assuming that means no headlamp? Or does he mean
I guess
he had a really heavy pack? American Hiker 69, you'll have to do another super chat to clarify that. And normally I wouldn't be a douche and say that, but he was going to do a bunch more anyway, most likely. So 8 miles. Fuck yeah. Dude, this guy hiked like 1,000 miles this year.
Yeah, I know.
That's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it is.
But American Hiker, welcome to the chat and thank you for joining. I haven't been Googling very much, by the way. So you're off the hook for drinking every time I Google. Let's see here. Eric Pelkey said, "I'm glad you guys are doing the through hike," assuming he's referring to the PCT. Yeah, he is. If you read the rest of the question, I don't doubt you guys will finish. I don't know. We'll see. One big thing I would be concerned with is fire season through Northern California and Oregon. Yeah, we're concerned with that. Everybody's concerned with that.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to skip miles, but if it comes down to it, and we have no other way,
Yeah,
we've talked about the situation plenty of times,
and we're probably going to talk about it even more before we leave too, because like on the AT, it's like, yeah, every now and then you have trail closures, but it's nothing compared to the PCT. Like it's pretty much inevitable. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't actually know. From what it seems like it's inevitable that at some point on the PCT you're going to have a fire closure. And so we have to and we have talked about it, like we have to figure out what we're going to do because we are pretty purist. We don't want to skip any miles at all. But if there's a fire closure, the trail's closed, like obviously we're not going to hike through a closed trail either. So it's like,
just depends on how long the road walk is.
Yeah,
how
so
busy
like,
the road is.
It's like if it's a short section of trail that's closed, then like I feel like I'm saying like a lot. I've heard that like there'll be alternate road walks you can do to like go around the fire closure. And so if that's an option, then maybe we'll do that. But if it's like a really long road walk on like a really busy highway that's like dangerous, then like we're not trying to walk like, I don't know, 60 miles on a highway getting passed by cars and risking our lives. So we'll have to figure out what our game plan is going to be in terms of that. Cause we want to hike, we want continuous footsteps. Like we want to hike the whole trail and not skip anything if we don't have to, but it's I feel like kind of inevitable on the PCT. So we'll see what happens. We got some time to figure that out. We got a bunch of super chats here. Let's see here. Morris Murray, $10 super chat. Thank you, Morris. I appreciate that. You guys always answer my questions, so thanks. Really appreciate that. We appreciate you asking them. Also, Flossy is drinking my current favorite beer. Hell yeah. Points for the Allagash.
My favorite beer, too.
Allagash is pretty fucking good. And finally, did you see 80K Woods Walker's camp chair video? Did you see that?
No.
You just posted it a few days ago.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
I did see that video. And I was really disappointed because at first I thought it was going to be a video about how he's getting rid of a camp chair, how he like hiked with one before and he was going to get rid of it. But instead it was about how he didn't hike with one and now he is. And so I was pissed. So unsubscribe from 80K Woods Walker, everybody. I did see that video.
Nice. He's cool as shit.
He is a good guy. I want to hike with him.
Yeah, it'd be nice to hike with him.
We should before we leave. Just go do like a day hike or something with him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
He's offered before. Let's see here, but yeah, Morris Murray. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for that super chat. And American Hiker 69 said, "Use the moon super brights." That is terrible advice. If you're gonna night hike, bring a fucking headlamp. For fuck's sake. But thank you for the $2, American Hiker 69.
Maybe it's the moon's really bright in the Red River Gorge.
Or yeah, wherever the fuck he's hiking.
Is he the one that brings?
Yeah, he's the gorge guy. He hasn't said it yet tonight. We'll see. I'm sure I'll bring it up at some point now that I said that. We got another super chat from once again from the biologist bum. Sorry, this guy. He's just an ass biologist, I guess. But in case you wanted to know, there's a parasitic worm that lives inside of crickets. They explode out when they reach a water source. So bring a good filter. All right, that's biology, right? Crickets. I don't know, but he's a bum. So can we trust him? Is it true? I don't know. I've never heard of that before, and I will definitely bring a water filter.
Oh yeah.
Always. But thank you for the $10 super chat, biologist bum. Taylor's in the chat. What's up, Taylor? I own Taylor's board game, everybody. My mom, did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
My mom bought me Taylor's board game Hikeopoly for Christmas. Taylor said, "Did you find someone's idea to steal for your next video?" Yes.
Did you steal some of her ideas?
No, but I posted on my channel today asking for video ideas, as I do very often, which is why you guys should subscribe if you're not subscribed. Don't want to miss any of my begging for your ideas. But Taylor, I've only looked through about half the comments so far, so maybe there's some gems in there. But I actually ended up thinking, well, no, I didn't think of this idea. I did find an idea I think I'm going to steal because I didn't film the video today like I thought I was. I'm going to film it tomorrow. I think I'm going to literally steal, like carbon copy an idea from Homemade Wanderlust, because I can't remember, it was a few weeks ago, she posted a video. Actually, I didn't even watch the video. I just saw the title, but in the title, it said something like going through her like AT gear list and like talking about like what she doesn't like anymore or something like that. And that got me thinking, like, that's kind of a cool idea. So I think what I'm going to do is go through my spreadsheet from the AT, because I still have that spreadsheet, and just talk about like my gear that I brought and like what worked and how it worked and stuff like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. But like I said, I haven't looked through all the comments yet. So if there's a better idea, maybe I'll do that so I don't have to just completely steal from Dixie. But it's a good idea. So
Okay.
No shame. I'll give her credit in the video. Not that she cares. Let's see here. DC with a $1 super chat. Thank you for your 66 cents, because YouTube's going to take about 33 cents of it. But thank you. And American Hiker 69, of course, says, "Just come to the damn gorge." Not going to the gorge. I will die before I go to the Red River Gorge. Mark my words. And if I do ever go, I'm going to disguise it as someplace else in the video, so you're never going to know.
He'll know.
Yeah, he'll know. He's probably been there, so he would recognize the goddamn trees.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Kentucky. All right, let's scroll down here. Oh, DC did another $1 super chat. Washington, D.C. hooking it up tonight. Thank you. About time I get some of my money back. Fucking A. Paying all those federal taxes. Let's see. Lost Cause. Bring some floaty wings for the water crossings on the PCT. Nah, they weigh too much. Let's see here. Ooh, Ryan Archer said you should compare your AT gear list to your new PCT gear list. That would actually be a pretty good idea for a video. My new gear list is definitely much better, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Mine too.
Do you want to answer this one? Colindero?
Colindero. Apart from gear, how much did it cost for your Appalachian Trail through hike? For me, it was I still had like a car payment and stuff when I was out there, so it was a little bit more for me, but I think I spent close to like $7-8 grand on the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I still had bills and stuff.
So that includes like all your bills of this. So that's not like just the expenses for on trail.
Yeah, it was probably, $5 grand for the trail.
Yeah, mine was about the same too. I feel like that's pretty average.
Yeah.
Some people spend less, some people spend more.
I didn't spend a whole lot on my gear.
Yeah.
So
we'll have to see. It might be a little more expensive in California. Neither one of us have ever been to any of the states on the PCT, right?
No, never.
That would be pretty cool. The first time getting to Oregon, assuming we make it that far, would be literally walking there from the border. That's pretty tight.
Yeah, that is cool.
I like the idea of that. Same with Washington, obviously. Washington State, that is, not to be confused with DC, who's been hooking it up tonight. Preston said, 58 days away from my AT hike. This is a super chat, by the way, Preston. Preston, thank you for another super chat. That's like his third super chat. Pretty soon he's going to be on American Hiker 69's level. Preston said, 58 days away from my AT hike. Damn.
Nice.
Best ways to save money. Preston, do you mean save money while you're on the trip?
That was my
That's okay. It's not good. Do you mean best way to save money while you're on the trail or best ways to save money before the trail? Because those are going to be very different. Let's say for the sake of the question, best ways to save money on the trail. Do you have any ideas for like saving money on the trail?
On the trail?
Yeah, like when you're actually through hiking, like how to not just blow fucking mad money. Mad Money, isn't that a show? I don't even know.
I don't know. If you were by yourself, it kind of sucks, but don't stay at so many like hostels or hotels.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, even though hostels are pretty cheap, but I guess hotels.
Or the converse would be if you do stay at hotels, try to find people to split the rooms with.
Yeah, that's what we did. I don't know. Don't buy. You're going to have to go cheap on the food, North sides, Pop-Tarts.
Trying to think. I mean, obviously you're going to spend the money in town. So the less amount of time you spend in town, the more money you're going to save. So maybe instead of zeroing a lot, because that's another place where people blow a lot of money is on zeros.
Yeah.
So maybe instead of zeroing as much, try to do Neros. So hike like 5 miles into town and spend the rest of the day in town. So you still get time to rest and stuff, do your resupply, all that stuff. And then you can just hike out the next day instead of spending a whole nother day. So I don't know.
Make sure you're nice and healthy before the trail.
Yeah.
Try to avoid
that's true.
Injuries.
Yeah. Get yourself in shape. That's good advice for anything, really.
Injuries, obviously if you get off the trail, you won't be putting miles in on the trail.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll be spending money, like when I got shin splints in Virginia.
You were off for a while, weren't you?
Yeah, I had to take a week off. So that was a Greyhound ride, and money I had to spend for food and stuff, which was more expensive than trail food. So you know, if you try and make sure you're healthy
That's
and
a good
prepared
point.
for your hike, then you could save money that way.
I wouldn't have thought of that in terms of saving money. It's a good point. I thought of it in terms of just having a successful hike. Obviously, you want to be in good shape, but
Yeah,
that's actually a really good point.
I mean, you do. I mean, obviously, I spent more money.
Yeah.
Like I had to buy a Greyhound, and
Just you were lucky you had family to stay with at least.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people.
Like if you didn't have family, then
that's a week
then you're
worth
in a
of hotel rooms. Like that's not good.
Or like based on your injury, could be more than a week. So
yeah.
But
Preston, hopefully that's what your question was, and thank you for the super chat. Yeah, he clarified on trail. Yeah, and we got another super chat, another one from DC. Nancy Pelosi hooking it up tonight. If I super chat or send you a Helinox chair, will you use it for 500 miles? I've never used one. No, I will not use it. I will take the money though, and I will happily spend it on literally anything else besides a fucking camp chair. Let's see here. Let's get caught up. B Campa said, are there any non-multi-state trails that have piqued either of your guys' interest? Yeah, there's a lot. Arizona Trail.
Colorado Trail would be
Colorado Trail. Yeah.
I would have liked to do the Tahoe.
Oh yeah, the Tahoe Rim Trail. We wanted
Tahoe
to do
Rim.
that this year. That didn't happen. What was the other one I was thinking of? Oh, Minnesota Superior Hiking Trail. I've wanted to do that trail for a long time. So yeah, there's lots of multi-state trails. That's a good question.
One of these times I'll do the 100-mile wilderness again.
Yeah.
Maybe try and get an FKT.
Yeah, Flossy wants to try to go for the FKT, like not like right now, but someday he wants to try to like get the FKT for the 100-mile wilderness, which I think is pretty badass.
Yeah, I'd like to. That's definitely a huge goal for me. So we'll see.
I think he can do it.
I got some more ultras to put under the belt, but
he's running another ultra marathon that is in April.
Yeah, April 2nd.
And I'm really hoping he doesn't get hurt for our hike.
Yeah, I'm hoping that too.
He's already starting to train. So let's see here. Eric Pelkey said, what would be the thing or things Flossy and you are most looking forward to on your PCT through hike?
I'm looking forward to meeting some new people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, some of the videos we've seen, the AT is known for like, if you were to start in April or whatever, you're in a huge bubble.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice like how big of a bubble you could start in on the PCT as well, and how many people.
50 people start a day, so and probably more because some people don't even have a permit. So
it's cool to meet new people, and we would have never met.
Yeah,
if So I don't know. It's cool to just be able to put your phones away and gather around while you're all eating and just talk.
Just chill.
Yeah, chill, bro.
Yeah.
And hopefully I don't take this away from your answer, but like we've never been out west, never been to California, Oregon, or Washington. So it looks like a whole different world out there. So that's what I'm excited for too. I know flying into San Diego will be like,
I'm gonna be like, hey,
it's gonna be sick.
San Diego. Yeah. What would be the thing you and Flossy are looking forward to the most? I mean, I concur with everything he just said. By the way, guys, hit the like button if you haven't done so already, please. Such an asshole. What am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to posting videos And like I said, we're still figuring out the details of that, but like, you know, I hiked the AT, but it was before the channel. So in a way, like this isn't going to be my first through hike, but this is going to be a huge part of it. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how that comes through as well. I'm also very nervous for that aspect of it. I'm not going to lie, guys. It's a lot to put together. That's why I'm starting to plan it all now and stuff, but I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah, if you've got some super sick editing skills.
Yeah, once again, hit that link that's pinned in the comments right now, or in the chat rather. I feel like I need to say more. What else am I looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to the challenge of it too.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be challenging those first. If we do, which I mean, we'll probably go no bow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking for like the first 700 miles are
The desert's going to be tough
definitely
for sure.
Going to be brutal.
We've been watching a lot of previous PCT hikers videos over the past like week or two, and a lot of people complaining about the heat in the desert and stuff, which some of you guys might know. I hate the heat. I'm not good in the heat, so I'm actually really nervous about that. I'm supposed to be talking about things I'm excited for, but
you grow as a person when you throw yourself into uncomfortable situations like that.
It's true.
So, the challenge is always a fun part of it. The mental part too.
Oh, I know something I'm looking forward to. I am looking forward to eating stupid amounts of food in town.
Get back to eating like friggin' 3 meals.
Oh my God. Sitting. I feel like that's something that's never really come across on the channel because it was like very specific to like the AT, I guess. Not necessarily, but
there's something like there's a dopamine rush
you get
when like
big time.
You're on the trail, you're about to get into town and you're about ready to just fuck some food up.
So guys, on the AT, I don't want to set any expectations here, okay? But that's literally what I'm about to do here. But I was a big eater. And I feel like this hasn't really, I've probably talked about it in some Trail Tales episodes before, like way back, but I feel like it hasn't really come across in the videos very much. But when I'm in like hiker hunger mode, like I can eat a lot of food. Like there was multiple times on the AT where I put down, and this is an exaggeration, he was there, he knows, I put down 3 meals in one sitting. Like I literally ordered 3 meals from the fucking menu.
We dubbed him 3 entree.
Triple entree.
Triple
was
entree.
It Mullet? Did Mullet come up with that?
I thought it was 3 entree.
It might have been 3 entree. I can't remember either, but that would have been my trail name if I didn't have one already, probably. Yeah. But I can eat a lot of food when I have like hiker hunger. So I'm really looking forward to doing that because I love pigging out and not feeling guilty about it because I'm burning so many calories. And I also think it's going to be pretty funny for the videos because that'll be like a reoccurring theme. Hopefully we'll see.
Yeah.
So that's another thing
Who can eat the most?
Anyways, that was a really long answer. Eric, thank you for that question. That was a really good question.
Yeah.
Let's get to some of these super chats down here.
I gotta use.
Okay. I'll get to some of these super chats down here. Lexi Baker, who comments all the time, super chats all the time. Lexi, thank you very much. I guess I'll answer this one for him too, because I'm pretty sure I know the answer. Have either of you hiked a 10,000 footer before? What's the highest elevation and elevation gain y'all have done? I have. Let's see. What have I hiked? I went to Montana back in 2017. I don't remember the name of the mountain I hiked, to be honest, but I do know that it was over 10,000 feet. I swear, guys, I'm not bullshitting you. So yes, I think I might have been I was over 10,000 feet quite a bit when I did the collegiate loop this past fall as well. Although I didn't hit any summits, but a lot of the trail was over, 10,000 feet. And then Flossy, I don't think he's ever hiked a 10,000 footer before because he's never hiked out west. So Lexi, thank you for your $5 super chat. By the way, guys, we got 167 people watching, 127 likes. We're getting close, but let's see if we can get that number of likes closer to 169. You've never hiked a 10,000 footer before, have you?
Hell no.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
No, 6,000 feet is the highest I've been.
Wiser than you with a $5 super chat. This is a funny question. If Dan Becker and Jeremiah Stringer got into a fencing match with trekking poles, who would win?
We got into a fencing match with
Yeah,
trekking
we
poles.
did on the NPT.
Yeah.
Anybody remember that clip from the NPT video over a year ago now? That's fucking crazy. That was over a year ago.
Yeah, it's nuts.
I know, that literally feels like it was just yesterday. Probably because that hike like scarred me for life. But anyways, wiser than you. Back to your question here. If Dan Becker and Jeremiah Stringer got into a fencing match with trekking poles, who would win? Well, they're both like pretty fucking big. Like I've met both of them in person, and Jeremiah Stringer is a fucking big dude.
Who's taller?
I don't know for certain. I think Jeremiah might be a little taller.
Okay, I was gonna
Jeremiah
say
Stringer. That's what he fucking sounds like.
Jeremiah Stringer.
Dude, all those guys on that hike had the fucking thickest accents. It's so funny.
Yeah, I met Dan Becker. He's pretty tall.
Yeah, we
I
met.
just feel
we
like
met Dan very briefly.
Whoever's got the reach would maybe do better.
Dan Becker was what? Probably like 6'1", maybe.
Who do you think's more agile on their feet?
So Jeremiah String is a little bit younger, and they're probably about the same in terms of like being lean. But the thing is, I would say Jeremiah is quicker because he's just like a little bit younger, but he's also literally like one of the slowest fucking people I've ever met. Like this guy, like, and it wasn't just me that was saying that. Like the other guys in the group were saying this about him too.
It wasn't just his drawl.
He's just like, well, it is his drawl. It's just so slow and just like no, like I mean that in the best way possible, Jeremiah. But I think I would go with Dan Becker. I'm not gonna lie, but it would be close. It wouldn't be. There's no easy answer there, clearly, because I just talked about it for 5 minutes. But that's a funny question. I've never gotten a question like that before. Wiser than you and Lexi, thank you both very much for those super chats. Nick commented. Nick is a Patreon supporter, I believe. So extra kudos to Nick here. Do either of you have significant others? Are they any good with you leaving for 6 months? No.
I'm single and I'm ready to mingle.
Single, yeah, ready to mingle. Nah, we are good to go on that front.
Yeah, we ain't locked down.
We'll see. Flossy's quite the catch, so he might meet a special lady before we leave, but I'm gonna make her dump him. I'll do something weird, and she'll be like, "Fuck, this guy's friends suck. This is not the guy for me." But Nick, thank you for your $5 super chat, and thank you for your Patreon support as well. Lexi wants to mingle with you. What do you think? Is your mom watching this? Probably.
No clue.
Our moms do tune into these every now and then. I'm pretty sure I've seen Lexi comment about you before too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
what's up, Lexi?
I think I shouldn't say that because I'm not entirely sure. That'd be awkward for her if it wasn't her, but I'm pretty sure she has.
She's laughing about it.
Let's see. Lexi said, "Oh, see here." She's asking, "How tall are y'all?" I'm 5.
I'm 6'4".
No, you're not. Stand up, bitch. I am 5'10". That's according to my driver's license, at least.
Yeah, I'm probably 5'9", 5'10", something like that.
Well, you're shorter than me. You're like a little bit shorter than me.
Yeah, probably.
What's your license say?
I have no clue.
You have it on you?
I think it says 5'10".
No way. I've been told that I'm not even 5'10", but I'm pretty sure I'm 5'10".
Yeah, 5'10".
Really? But
yeah.
How could we can't both be 5'10"? Who knows, man?
6'4".
Colin Darrow said, "How do I get my friends involved in backpacking?" That's a good question. I don't know if I've ever been asked that question before. What's a good way to get your friend? How old are you, Colin Darrow?
Show them some of Kyle Hates Hiking videos, and they'll see how rad we are, and then they'll get into backpacking.
I don't know about that. Preston said kidnap them. That's one way. That's how do I get my friends involved in backpacking and get charged with a felony? Let's see. Bring some beer. pack out all of their beer, and then tell them a bunch of supermodels are coming too. That won't work. Supermodels don't backpack, and except for us. And I don't know. Ben Knight said, "Tell them the CDC recommends it."
That's good.
That's funny.
That's better than any of our answers.
Yeah, that is. CDC recommends a 10-day quarantine on the Appalachian Trail. That's a good question. I don't know. You can't force people to backpack, you know? It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
He said he's 18. I don't know. You're 18, buy some Swisher Sweets and go smoke some cigars in the middle of the woods. So I guess he can't bring beer then, unless he's in anywhere else but the U.S., basically. Maybe he's up in Quebec and he's good to go. But anyways, yeah. That's a good question, though. Let's see. That's funny. Lost Cause said, "Are you guys worried about altitude sickness?" I haven't really thought about that, to be honest. I was worried about it before I went to Colorado, but it turned out that it was fine. So,
in one of the videos we watched, one of the guys was hiking up Whitney and had some altitude sickness.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just feel like I'll adapt pretty well, I hope.
I feel like we might need to research that a little bit more. I don't think the start of the trail is like that high up, is it? I know it's higher than where we are, but I don't think it's that bad, right? Like, I feel like you don't ever hear about people complaining about like, oh, the Mexican border, like I got altitude sickness, like the start of the trail. Like, I don't think that's a thing. But I don't know.
Maybe it's when you get closer to Kennedy Meadows or.
Oh, I'm sure up in the Sierra, but you would think you'd have some time to acclimate before that.
Yeah.
Because that's like 700 miles in or whatever it is. So I don't know. Maybe we should do some fucking research on that, but
yeah.
Let's see here. James Wallace, $10 super chat. James Wallace, thank you very much. I feel like I recognize that name from comments. Got about 15 feet from a mountain lion on PCT in September. Great. Where on the PCT were you, James? Really scary, but bears harm way more hikers. That is true. That is true. Look up the statistics. Take some catnip. All right.
I'm curious what you did, James. When you what did you do in that situation? Curious. I've seen videos.
Don't run.
I've seen
right.
I saw a video of somebody throwing a rock at one.
Yeah.
And it bolted.
I think you're supposed I shouldn't say this. I don't actually know. I made a video on this a while ago. Or not just on mountain lions, but on animal safety in general. Yeah, I guess.
I mean, if you had bear spray,
just spray that fucker. But I don't think we're gonna have bear spray on the PCT.
Yeah.
You got 15 feet? Damn. Oh, I don't want to see him. Part of me wants to see a mountain lion in a safe way, if that's possible. But
I've seen people make like noises, but they're similar to animal noises.
Really?
So I don't feel like that is the best idea because
so just start purring.
They take like
it'll be like Trailer Park Boys. It'll think you're like, don't wear leopard.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I'm just saying, like, they prey on bigger animals. So if you were to make those kind of noises, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do until it.
My plan is to outrun Flossy if that happens. Don't run from a mountain lion. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. Oh, M. Soko coming in. Oh, yeah. And thank you, James. $10 super chat. That's fat. It's a fat 10. Who's on the $10 bill? Is it Jefferson? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's Thomas Jefferson.
Before we get to that.
Okay.
I'll do this one right here.
Which one is it?
It's a hiker. I hardly know her again. Does Flossy have any social media to follow along with his hikes? So at the moment, no, I don't. But very soon, I'm going to be starting an Instagram. So you will know. I'm sure you'll know from the videos when that.
Yeah, we'll plug that in the videos once he makes it.
Yeah, so you can go and follow me. Follow it up.
You know what?
Yeah, I'm going to have an Instagram.
You know what we should ask him?
What?
We should ask him for handle suggestions.
Yeah. Yeah, what should my handle be on Instagram? I've been thinking about it, but haven't come up with one yet.
Because
so.
once he's been thinking about it for a while, and I feel like
put your suggestions in. I want to
yeah,
hear them.
once he decides what his handle is going to be, that's like the last thing I feel like. Yeah, I don't want to speak for you, but it seems like that's what it's like right now. So,
you'll be able to follow on the videos and both our Instagrams. So
yeah,
I'll have an Instagram by the time we start the hike. So
we'll see if we can get him to 1,000 followers before the end of the hike.
that'd be cool.
That's a fifth of what I have, so we'll see. That might be ambitious, but it's Hamilton's on the $10 bill. That's right. I pictured it in my head. I just couldn't think of it. Hamilton, what a guy. Never made it as a president, though. Sucks to suck. At least he's got a musical. M. Soko said, $5 super chat from M. Soko. Thank you, M. Soko. Another one. Talking about heat/sun hoodies, check out Duckworth Vapor Hoodie. Have you ever heard of that one?
Cool. I'm looking for suggestions on this. I've been looking
Yeah,
at
we've been
sun
talking about
hoodies
this
for like months, and either it's like they've got the color I want, but they don't have the size, or they've got the size and not the color I want, or they're sold out of everything, or like the product's just been discontinued, or they don't have a UPF rating. It's friggin' tough right now to find these, so I'll have to check out Duckworth
Vapor.
Yeah, nice.
Lightest, most comfy. Their snorkel a tad thicker, has thumb holes and a quarter zip. Honestly, I'm looking for a sun hoodie too. I have one right now, but I kind of want to buy one that breathes better for the desert.
What does that mean? Their snorkel?
I think that's the product name, maybe. But I'm not sure. I've never heard of Duckworth Vapor before, so I'll have to check that out. Thank you, M. Soko, for paying us to suggest things to us that are actually pretty damn helpful. Flossy's gonna fucking bookmark it right now. Thank you, guys. We've been going for about an hour here, so I think we're going to take 3 more questions, 3 good questions. We're not just going to answer some bullshit. 3 more good questions, and then we're going to get out of here, and I'm going to drain my bladder because I have to piss really bad right now. So if you've been holding out on a question, now's your time. If it's good, we'll get to it. In the meantime, we got a few more super chats. $1 from Minty Mush, who's commented before, because I'm pretty sure I talked about that name in the last live stream. So Minty Mush, thank you for your mushy $1 bill, or 66 cents, I should say, because YouTube takes a third of it. Thank you. And Minty, if you have any questions, put them in the chat and I'll try to get to them. Wiser Than You with a $4.99 super chat. Oh, I don't know how helpful we're going to be for this question, but I need some pickup lines for hiker chicks. The lines I use at the bar don't seem to be successful on the trail. Well, if you have successful lines at the bar, that you're still a step ahead of me. So I don't know what to tell you. That's a funny question, though. I'm sure some people in the chat will have some. All right. Sorry, Wiser Than You. You did a super chat. I feel like I need to give you a better answer than that, but I don't know.
I don't know any.
The only things I can think of would probably get me canceled, so I should probably just keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I know. Some things I can think of. Some jokes we've come up with.
Fuck, I don't know. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna answer this first question as the first of the last 3 before my bladder explodes. Nick said, once again, Nick Downing, who's a Patreon supporter. I guess I'll take this opportunity to plug the Patreon too while I'm at it. Let me get a link here. Guys, super chatting and the, what do you call it? Everything else isn't enough and you want to go way above and beyond and support the channel, you should be like Nick and support on Patreon. You know, a lot of YouTubers do like these crazy things on Patreon, and like, I'm not going to bullshit you guys. Like, I don't do like a lot on there, but it's only a few bucks a month. And from my experience, the people who are on there are like super into just like supporting like what we're doing basically. And so if you're interested in like really going above and beyond, please check out the Patreon. There's like 62 or 63 people on there right now. And I would really appreciate it. I do some things on there. It's not like I just ignore it. I reply to all the messages I get on there. I post update videos every now and then where I'm just like talking to my phone basically while I'm in the car or whatever. I should just posted one yesterday. And yeah, there's my Patreon plug. Please check it out. I just pinned the comment there. But anyways, to this question, Nick said, how do you feel about meeting fans on trail? And I feel like we can answer this now because we did meet a number of people this year on trail. And
I met some people like without you
he
there, which was pretty cool.
Oops. He got recognized on a hike that I wasn't even there for.
Yeah, by a couple people.
It's great. Cool. Yeah, I feel great about it.
I like to meet fans and definitely chat with them for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We probably got recognized like maybe 10 times this year. A lot of, I'd say half of them were in the same day when we were on the AT.
Yeah.
But if you guys recognize us on trail or anywhere for that matter,
say what's up.
Unless I'm like coming out of the bathroom or something in public, yeah, come say hi. Although I don't think we're ever going to get recognized not hiking, but you never know. But yeah, we feel great about it. So Nick, thank you for that question. We got time for 2 more, everybody. 2 more. Let me read some of these here. Let's see here. Reading. Let's see. Two more questions, guys. We're holding out for good ones. Like, yeah. Like we need good ones, not don't try and flirt with women in the woods, maybe. That's not a good question. Lexi said we're both out of focus. We probably are. I'm still figuring out how to work this camera as a webcam, guys. Mr. Worley said, can you sing the national anthem? No. Not going to answer that one. Well, I did, but not going to sing it. Do you want to answer this one?
Yeah, I can.
Just talk about your race in April a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, Jenny said, hi, Flossy. How's the ultra training coming along? I basically just started after I figured out that my knee issues were coming from that I had on the last ultra I did were coming from like my IT band. So lately I've just been doing weight training in the gym to try and strengthen the muscles that like aren't normally strengthened during regular running and hiking. And then, yeah, basically the ultra is in April. So January is when I started training, and I did 8 miles today. So I'm just kind of this time it's hard to go out on the trail, especially when it's snowing here in Vermont, everything's icy. So I'm just basically going to be doing a lot of running on the road, but I just didn't put in enough miles on the last one. So I'm trying to slowly, like every week, I'm trying to up my miles. So I started with 5, and then today I did 8. Next week, I'll probably try and get around 10. So every week, I'm just kind of like trying to up my miles.
You got a lot of time still.
Yeah. Just trying to prevent any injuries that happened in the first one. I'm definitely.
Please don't get injured.
I'm trying to just take a lot more time to focus on doing strengthening exercises for, the things that hindered me in the first ultra I did. So just slowly working my way up in miles. And this ultra I'm doing is like 28 miles. with 4,000 foot elevation gain. So
It's mostly
it's basically the same as the last one I did.
It's mostly dirt roads though, right?
Yeah, and it's a full loop this time,
so we won't get lost. Hopefully.
Yeah. But I'm just trying to get a couple, 25-mile runs in before the ultra, which is going to be kind of difficult because we plan to go ski and snowboard in Colorado in March. So I'm going to have to try and find a way to train out there. I mean, snowboarding is definitely good cardio, but I'm going to have to try and find some way to run. So yeah, that's how it's going.
He's going to crush it. There'll be another video of that one.
Just trying not to make the same mistakes.
Yeah. Well, there's no way you're going to you're definitely going to feel better than the last one. So
yeah,
it's like when you do something like that, like for the first time, like obviously like it's your first one, like you're going to make, it's just like a through hike. Like you're going to make mistakes. So Jenny, thank you for that question. That was the second question. We got time for one more. I'm going to get to these 2 super chats real quick here, and then we'll look for the final question. Hiker, I hardly know her, was going back to the joke that somebody made about picking up girls while you're hiking. They wrote, while part of that was a joke, as a female hiker, please don't try and pick up women on trail. Save it for the bars or this chat room. Maybe not even that, to be honest. Guys, please help support your female hikers. Yeah, no, I feel like that would be pretty creepy, like trying to pick up girls. I'm pretty sure not that many people do that in the first place. I've never seen it, but I'm not a girl, obviously. But yeah, don't be a fucking creep on trail, guys. Come on. So thank you for that $10 super chat. Hiker, I hardly know her. That's funny.
Depends on where you got bit.
Yeah, we're referring to a different comment now than that last one I just read there. Another super chat here with the Nashville Predator symbol from EJ Teme. Hope the pod comes back soon. Thanks for the stream. You're making me sad. Yeah, I need to bring the pod back, but thank you for the super chat. Yeah, maybe I'll bring the pod back. I don't know. Backcountry Exposure said, is this where the party's at? Yes, it is, buddy. Let's see. I guess we'll end it with this one here from the DIY tiny house guy, who I'm pretty sure did a super chat at the beginning. Wasn't that like one of the first super chats?
No, it was I think it was a different DIY.
Was it?
Yeah.
How many DIY guys do we have in this?
Maybe it was them.
I don't remember either. But anyways, the DIY tiny house guy said, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. When hiking with multiple hikers sharing gear, what's the best way to divide up gear, and what should you bring more of or less of? That's a really good question. Let's see. So
I've never had to share gear with anyone.
Yeah, I really haven't done too much of sharing gear either. Oh, Lexi said, I thought super chats didn't count. Did I say that?
Maybe you said
I might have said that. All right, we'll do one more after this then. I think I might have said that actually. I'm still going to answer this. Let's see. We don't really share any gear, honestly.
Yeah.
Like we don't share any gear. If you have like a tent, like a 2-person tent, if you're sharing gear with somebody else, tents are pretty good to divide up because they're like a pretty heavy gear item. And then like one person can carry the rain fly and the stakes or poles or whatever, and the other person can just carry the body. So like tents are pretty easy to divide up. Maybe like cooking gear too, maybe if you're sharing cooking gear. But for the most part, like I feel like I hate to say it like as a super chat and everything, but I don't really have a great answer to that question. So I don't know. What's the best way to divide up gear? And what should you bring more of or less of? I'm not really sure what that part means. I don't know. Maybe you can clarify in the comments or the chat, DIY tiny house guy. Anyways, we got time for one more. Oh, this is a good one. Do you have an answer for that one?
Do you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, it's really fucking. I guarantee you, it's more embarrassing than whatever you're gonna say.
Yeah, you can go for it.
All right, you don't have one.
It might be similar to yours.
Okay.
I
So
don't know. I gotta think.
final question for the night. Unless we get some more super chats, we'll read those. But this is the third of 3, guys. My bladder is at its limit here. Light Your Fire Cowboy said, most embarrassing moment on trail. I'm not going to go into detail on this. I don't even know if I've ever talked about this in a video before. I did talk about it in a live stream I did with Justin Outdoors, like fucking back when we were living at our old place still. So like a few years ago, but I basically got caught taking a shit one time on my through hike. I've told you about that, right?
Yeah.
I was straight up wiping my ass and somebody walked up on me. I thought I was in a good spot. I was not, clearly. And that was really embarrassing. Thankfully, it wasn't another through hiker, so I never saw this person again. But yeah, that sucked. What about you? Do you have any embarrassing stories?
I mean,
That was fucked. I'm not gonna lie. That still haunts me to this day.
yours definitely brings up one where I was off the trail, like about to take a shit. And then I don't know why, but this guy walked up like towards me, maybe thinking like that's where the trail
was or something. Yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea. Walked up and started talking to me, and I'm like, dude, like, I'm trying to take care of some business here. And he understood what I meant and then walked off. But that's not that embarrassing because I hadn't actually like
Dude, I
started
was
the process.
straight up like I was in the middle of it, dude. It was
Yeah,
that
it
was
pretty
awful.
embarrassing.
Oh my god, that was awful.
I can't think of. I guess it was pretty embarrassing the first time I had to hang my food. I know that.
Did you get your rock stuck?
No, it was just like I was trying a knot that I saw online.
Oh, okay.
And then I was just trying it for like 20 minutes and couldn't get it. The one that I do now, that I know how to do now. And yeah, and I just like there were a bunch of people there, so I knew they were all like watching me, but
yeah,
I don't know. Yeah,
that's not too bad.
I could probably think of some more embarrassing moments, but they just don't come to mind at the moment.
We all get embarrassing moments every now and then. There's another time when we were in Colorado where there was a guy that was he was like digging his hole at the time, and we like were looking for a campsite. It was like a little bit off the trail, just like in some open woods. And then like I saw him down there and I didn't quite realize what he was doing. So I was like, hey, what's up? Because I didn't want to like surprise him. And then he like was digging his cat hole and he looked up and I was like, oh, sorry. I kind of realized as soon as I said it what he was doing. I was like, all right, we'll leave. But anyways, that's gonna do it, everybody. I gotta piss.
You know what? No.
Okay, go for it.
It was a little bit embarrassing when like that mama bear bluff charged me.
Yeah.
And I had to run to that farm.
It's embarrassing now that almost 100,000 people have fucking watched that video.
Yeah.
But
And like when I got to the hostel, like when I had to tell everybody what had happened, like I feel like they thought I was bullshitting and like I got lost or something.
Yeah.
But that is definitely not what happened. But yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. Like showing up to that farm, just walking through the farm
like
field.
Hey guys, fucking you'll never believe what just happened to me. Oh man,
I feel like half of them probably thought the story was bullshit, but
probably. But fuck them. All right, thank you everybody. That's gonna do it tonight. Thank you to everyone who did super chats tonight. Thank you to everyone who asked comments, asked questions. And yeah, thank you to everybody who's just tuned in tonight. I always try to end these with like a heartfelt thank you. And I really, really mean that. We've had about, 150 to 170 people watching basically this whole time. And that's awesome. There's YouTubers with twice as many subscribers as me that get not even those numbers on their live streams and stuff. So,
and we get the likes over the people.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah, we did. I didn't even notice. Fuck yeah, we did. Hell yeah. Thank you, everybody. And we got a lot of fun announcements, more than fun, exciting, pretty insane announcements coming soon with the PCT stuff and everything. So fingers crossed we get permits tomorrow. And thank you for everyone on the Patreon as well. That's the last thing I'll say. Patreon's pinned in the comments. Please check that out if you really want to help support this stuff. You're not obligated at all, obviously. But for those that want to go above and beyond, thank you. Yeah. All right.
Wait, I got something else to say.
Okay. What's up? Should we end it?
No.
Okay. Take your time.
All right.
Just find it within yourself.
Okay. I can't think of it right now.
That's all right.
Can we give it 10 more minutes?
You want to just sit here for 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, I sit here.
Can you sit here 10 minutes?
I've already peed my pants at this point.
I think this is a...
See? See? Is that what you're following?
Yeah.
I saw that shit. All right. Kyle pisses his pants game is over, everybody. Fuck you guys. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Peace.
Peace. Bye.